TeachAnOldDogNewTricks.com. More than 40 hours of free computer training, videos, and tutorials. Are you an old dog? Simply visit TeachAnOldDogNewTricks.com and learn some new tricks for free. Thank you. Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Holowitz, and I want to thank you for being here for this tutorial about formatting pictures with Microsoft Word 2010. In a previous tutorial, I had shown you how to insert a picture into Word 2010. But now we're going to take a look at formatting this picture and some of the options that are available to us within Word 2010. To start, I'm going to click on the picture right here that we want to format. You'll notice up on the ribbon I have a new tab, the Format tab for Picture Tools. I'm going to click on that. When I do, I have a lot of options here to choose from. I'm going to start way over here on the left-hand side. For the moment, I'm going to ignore the remove background. And I'm going to come over to where it says corrections. And I'm going to click on this drop down. And you'll see that I have a lot of options here for correcting the look of this picture. As you observe this, you will see that some of the pictures appear darker and some of them appear lighter. So I can change the way this looks. For example, I can sharpen or soften the picture, and if I put my pointer over the image, you will see it will change. Let me go back to that. You will see it will change the look and feel of that picture. It's very subtle and it can be hard to see. You'll see it more as I come down lower to the brightness and contrast as I put my pointer over each one of these. So what you have the ability to do is make some corrections of the way this picture works. If any of you have ever heard of the software called Photoshop, these are some of the things that are in Photoshop, but Word has actually made it much easier for the average user to work with. So I applaud Microsoft for putting these things in here. Having stated that, I'm going to click away from this, and now I'm going to go to color. What they've also offered is something called color saturation, color tone, and recoloring. Again, a lot of options here for you to choose from. I'm going to go down to color tone. I'm going to put my pointer over these items and you'll see some subtle changes. As I go down lower, you'll see some more dramatic changes. So again, you have a lot of options here to choose from. It's purely artistic. It's purely what you desire as far as working with these images. Let me click away from this. Artistic effects. Again, we have a lot of options here. As I put my pointer over them, we can see some of the different looks that we can give to this picture. So when you're in Microsoft Word formatting pictures, again, in previous tutorial I said be careful of spending too much time on this, because whatever you choose, one person's going to love it, one person's going to hate it, and one person's indifferent. So again, you can waste a lot of time here, so be careful with this. Let me go away from this. Compressing pictures. If you have a picture that has a large file size, you can compress it to make it a smaller file size in case you're trying to keep the size of this particular document down. If I want to change the picture, I can click here to change the picture, or if I want to reset it, I have two options. Reset the picture back to the way it was, or reset the picture in size. Let me click away from this. All these items I recommend you go and just literally play with to see how they can impact what your artwork will look like. If you want to take this a step further, or maybe not phrasing it that way, but we also have something called picture styles. When I put my pointer over it, you'll see it changes the style of the picture. You have a ton of them to choose from. Let's go to something more dramatic. If I click on the drop down here, I have a ton of options to choose from. I can even scroll down. Oh, I can't scroll down. I thought I could, but that's all the options. So when you're working within Microsoft Word, you have tons of options for working with the pictures. In the next tutorial, we will talk about some of the other aspects or some of the other things you can do on this particular tab, and we'll look at the things over here on the right-hand side of the page a little bit closer. My name is Tony Holowitz, and I want to thank you for being here. Have a great day.